everybody, this is my 2023 Ford F350 Ultimate Lariat package. Absolutely love the truck. There's one thing though that I miss for my 2010. There's an option in this vehicle that I didn't quite care for. I had to uninstall it. So here we go, taking a look at that and how I uninstalled it. First up is a clip from my last truck video, a detailed look at the features and tech. This shows the underseat storage area in the rear seat area. This is the problem. All right, the under seat storage. Handy feature if you need to lock stuff underneath your seats. I haven't done that yet. I put a lot of stuff on the floor back here. As you can see, this cooler going to the track. It sits all cockeyed, wonky. I put my luggage back here all the time going to the airport. I want something to sit flat back here. So I want this floor to be flat. I missed the big flat floor space in my 2010. Also, because this is plastic, this is getting all scratched up, sliding stuff in and out in the back here, so I am gonna look into removing this. Taking a look at the order guide, this option comes on the Lariat King Ranch Platinum and Limited. So this truck has the onboard Pro Power. This is the jack handle here. I'll need to relocate this. I'll probably just stuff it underneath the seat. But let's take a look. These are not the fasteners to screw this sucker down to the floor. That's a receiver for the magnet to keep it kind of locked down. Let's see what we got underneath this mat here. Lifting the rubber mat, you'll see there are 4 bolts coming up from the bottom. Loose, kind of not too tight nuts on the top there. You'll need to remove that peg there, which was used to secure the jack handle. Once it's all removed though, you've got bolts that are sticking up higher than the carpet. I am under the passenger side. This is by the big exhaust heading back there. You can see one of the Torx bits right up there. The other one is diagonally in front of it, up over here. You can see it up through maybe, let's see if I can get it right there. I used a little Torx bit. 40 is the number on that, and a 1/4 inch little hand wrench, box wrench. Got it started. If you can see it there, let's see if I can zoom in here. There we go. Once you get it just initially started, if I can get my hand back up in there, then you can just back it out with your fingers. Passenger side forward bolt I was able to get to with socket, 3/8 inch driver, universal 40 Torx bits, and let's see if I can see it up in there. I got it started. I had to move that wiring harness, just pull it to the side by hand, and there is, I think I can get it by hand now. Yep, it's once you just snug them or unsnug them, just get them off full stop, then you can take them down by hand. Forward one, passenger side, success. There's the hole up there. Good news is driver's side is easier to get to. You can see both of them right up there. There's access, for socket. I'm just going to use my standard 3/8 inch socket with 40 Torx bits coming over the frame rail from the left side, driver's side. Got them both started. Just reaching over the frame rail, and they're both backing off out. I'm gonna plug these holes from the top side. Driver's side, I can just put these back in from the top going down. There's nothing they're gonna hit on. I'll have to check out the passenger side, see if I need to do a shorter bolt. Inside the cab on the driver's side, there's plenty of room below here, so I'm just going to put these in, seal up the holes. Passenger side, I'm going to have to check out the clearance, make sure they're not rubbing on anything down there. Taking a look underneath the driver's side, you can see those bolts I just put in are hanging down on the bottom. They're not going to rub on anything, so all is well. Passenger side, I'm just going to thread these down and go have a look at the bottom side. Passenger side bottom, the rear bolt looks good. Nothing for it to hit on there. I'm gonna leave that as is. I'll spin around and look at the front one. Here's the front one, and I'm not liking the clearance on this wire harness. It's going to be rubbing on that plug there, so I'm going to put a shorter plug in the front passenger side, or a shorter bolt. This is my bolt and nut checker. So this is the forward one from the passenger side. I think it's 8mm, it looks like. And that is confirmed. So I've got a bunch of bolts, nuts, stuff through the years. I'll find a shorter 8mm in my stash. I found one that'll work. This is 8mm, by the way. It is by 1.25 coarse, as you can see right there. And it is considerably shorter, so I won't have any of the rub issues. I could have cut the original bolt, but I like to keep all the original stuff in case I want to reinstall stuff later down the road. Got the shorter bolt threaded in right there, and it's got plenty of clearance on that wiring harness, so all good. Now to clean up the top side. So I've done the functional portion, got this removed. I like the big flat floor much better. Now for the aesthetics and a little bit more of the functional, I just tucked the jack handle behind this. This bracket here is what it bolts to on the inside of the underseat storage. So I just threw that behind there. If it slides around at all left and right, I can just put a little Velcro on the back side of that and it'll stick to the carpet. But now I have these holes in the floor. So what to do about those? I could get some, sections of this matting, cut it, put it in there, fill it. But I've got a bunch of Mustangs with a loft full of Mustang parts, extra stuff. I've got these floor mats. These are back floor mats for, standard Mustang, and they just so happen to fit perfectly right in these slots. So that is my easy peasy, once and done flat floor mod on the 2023 Super Duty. Now whatever I put back here sits flat, much better. Also worth mentioning that that flip up box was hard plastic smooth, low friction. So I was driving back from the track a couple days ago. My truck had this cooler back here. Took a corner just at moderate speed, and the cooler went sliding across and hit the door, passenger side door over there. So this will offer, much more friction, good secure, and also I won't be scratching the shit out of hard plastic sliding stuff in and out. Just drove to the airport. I'm doing airport runs all the time for my job, and my luggage used to sit all cockeyed in there. Now it's sitting flat. Excellent mod. Well, that's it. A relatively simple mod to make the backseat floor area more compatible with all the crap that I throw back there. Nice, flat, easy to put stuff in, get it out, not mess up the floor, not have things sit cockeyed back there, sliding around on the hard plastic, scratching up the hard plastic. Nice flat floor like my old 2010 F-150 had. Thanks for watching. See you next time.